Oh boy, that was a long journey, but we've managed to do it. We've managed to add session into our app and make everything just feel perfect. We have our images submitted, we can update profiles, we can submit images, and we make sure that every time we refresh, we have access to our profile, we have protected routes, we've managed to add session. So let's review over what we've just done. Well, on the back end, if we go back here, we see that we've now added authentication middleware to make sure that these protected endpoints are not touched by anybody that shouldn't be. They must have a token. We also incorporated sign-in authentication. And sign-in authentication is a really, really nice handler that allows us to check if there's an authorization header. If there is, well, in that case, talk to the Redis database, grab the token, and grab the ID of the user, and give them that information so they can retrieve the profile information, do a GET request to profile ID, which again is protected, so they must pass a authorization token with it. And then if they don't have an authorization header, this is their first time signing in, make sure that we handle the sign-in to check all these things, create a session, add a data point in our Redis database, and then finally return their session with their token and ID so they can do whatever they want, like getting profile. And you might notice that we haven't really done this for register. We might have to implement some of this into our register endpoint as well. But that's something that you can do on your own, and it's fairly simple to do now that we've gotten a basic understanding of how this works. And all we had to do on the front end was add our token that we receive to session storage. And then for any protected routes that we're accessing, we had to include the token into our request. And that's how sessions work. We make sure that we protect what's valuable to us, and only the people that can access it can access it. The interesting thing that we can do now is anytime a user signs out, we can simply make sure that we remove the token from session storage in our code, but also we can send a request, a sign-out request to our endpoint to make sure that we remove that token from our Redis database. So we have full control of when we revoke tokens, when we expire them, when we do all these things, which is really, really nice. So let's go show off our work to Bruno. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.